was a police officer when Katrina hit. We stayed in the jail to ride the storm out, and the Weather Channel stayed with us and told us every wind instrument they had broke. Their highest recorded wind gust was 190 miles an hour, so our winds were at least 190 miles an hour. If you've never seen anything like that, it's crazy. Everything flies. Stop signs, street signs, parts of cars. My ex-wife flew by us on a broomstick. The craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, that's a big shrimp boat. All your people who live up in here, they commercial fish for a living. Most of your money in commercial fishing now is down in saltwater. If we turned this boat around and headed about 10 miles the opposite direction, we'd be in saltwater. We're all in freshwater now. But shrimping and crabbing are your two big industries. Some people still make a living in freshwater, but it's harder. Areas like this, you're fishing for catfish and crawfish. Those two things are farmed so effectively now that you don't get very much money from them. But y'all, that is a shrimp boat. That's a Lafitte's Gift. That's the most commonly used workboat in the state. What made it so popular, it was the first boat commercially built with a fantail. It had this extra added on piece on the back. You can walk out over your engines and work your nets. Your nets won't get all caught up in your engines. And while we come through here, I want to tell y'all about Cajuns, because this is a typical Cajun fishing village, and I'm a Cajun. I was born in a little Cajun town, LaRose, Louisiana, about 60 miles southwest of New Orleans. I didn't live down there very long. When I was real young, my parents moved up here to Slidell. This is where I grew up. Cajuns are people who are exiles from France. In 1604, the French kind of gathered up all their prisoners and all their political troublemakers. They put them on ships and they sent them to what's present-day Nova Scotia up in Canada. They got there, they were working the land, they were doing fine until 1711. In 1711, the British took over that part of the country. Hey, y'all, back then, that area was known as Acadia. So originally, Cajuns were known as the Acadians. The British told the Acadians when they took over, they said, listen, y'all can stay. If you change religions, bow down to our queen and raise arms against the French. To put it nicely on a family tour, the Acadians told them no thank you, and they left. When they left, a lot of them wanted to come to Louisiana. This was French-owned territory. They wanted to come back into French-owned territory. They came here, they settled the lower lying areas around the bayous, around the rivers. They befriended Native Americans. Native Americans taught the Acadians how to hunt, trap, and fish, and until today, this is where you're going to find most of your Acadian population, is the lower lying areas of Louisiana. Most Acadians make a living on the water, one way or another. And I personally use the term Acadian and Cajun interchangeably. When the Acadians came here, locals couldn't pronounce that word, and they were trying to say Acadian, but they were saying Acadian. And that's why the word changed, just because locals couldn't pronounce it, it got changed from Acadian to Cajun.